Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and in today's video we are in the 7618 and we are going to be trying around on the Fusion. Our first day out in the Fusion. Well, it's not a full day. We're going off to bale some second cut silage now, 2 customers, 100-ish bales maybe, 150 bales, something like that. So a nice handy evening's work. I have everything set up, everything seems to be working, so it's just a matter of going to the field and seeing how we get on. We'll see what the fuel usage was like, we'll see how she handles it. Anyways, we'll hit some LEDs and we will bait on. Just driving out into the field now. I have some wrap loaded. I found a bit, but it's not all that I need. There's 2 fields here. It's wiry looking stuff, that, but Rose Rowan array there in the 3075 and the skinny wheels. He was given the choice, 3075 skinny wheels or the 6290, which is rode on nearly all year. But the 6290, the radio wasn't upgraded. But the 3075 is one he can plug in his AUX cord, listen to whoever he wants. So he chose the 3075. So he's on skinny wheels, shouldn't be a problem, but anyhow, so we are ready to go. We're in 540, normal, not eco. And for those of you wondering, yes, the aircon works perfectly on this tractor. Perfect. Oh, height of comfort. That reminds me too, I want to turn on, you can find it eventually. There we go. So I want to turn on, stop, start, braking. Now it's on. So we're ready to go. Okie dokie. So this button, push it and push it. PTO's on. Sounds okay. Throttle. So 540 there. It's over 2000. Sounds fine. I think we're ready to go. So float is on this. So push that down all the way. That's float. So into forward. And let's go 2B. Nice and slow. Can we see how this goes? Shouldn't be any problems. And we're bailing. You can feel the pull coming on her. Bail's just about the trip. So put my foot on the brake, takes it out of gear. Net's going on. Seems fine. Door opens. Bail's out. One more wraps, no, one row. Okay, so foot off brake, and we go forward. Just like Daisy. It's starting off in 2D now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that. So that's to do with the presets for taking off after stopping. I'll have to look about changing that. Other than that, this is going okay. Go down the camera, we get a bit done. Oh, everything seems to be working fine. So yeah, 2 fields to do. So shouldn't take us too long. So it should just kind of get broken into how everything works now, and we should be good. We will be good. Rounds bailed off the field, round ups and downs. Picked up a gear. Don't want to push her on too hard because if I block it, I lose more time than I'm going to gain. So they're nice and handy. Bro's just moving into the next field. Another bale done. So fuel usage. This is what I've been watching now since I last picked up the camera. You can see the figure there on the bottom of the screen. So you can see what she's running there at the minute. Quite a little bit of a variation in it. Seems to be jumping around a litre mark nearly the whole time there. But we're still a bit off having a bale on. So seems to be running around the 15. Once now we're just our pack of bale now, so you can see her going up 22. Oh, why did I do that? Confusing myself having the camera out. So used to clutching. You can see the fuel usage go back down there. So not moving, nothing in it, running around 9 litres an hour flat out. And down to 1 roll and wrap 2. and we get moving again. She's running around. So as you've seen there, she goes, oh, that's me all wrap. Lovely. So we'll see, can I find more? She runs between 9 litres empty, not moving, stationary, just running the PTO, and up to 22 litres then when she's packing, when the pull comes on her just before she trips. Serious fuel saving to be made over the 99. The 99 starts at 24, finishes at 32. So this is starting at 9 and then finishing at 22. Bigger variation, but the main thing is it's going to burn less. It's actually burning considerably less. Whereas in comparison to 4-cylinder Kabuha, only a few litres higher than it, which I'm quite surprised at. I thought the averages would have been a bit higher. So I gotta go ring, see can I get more net, or no, net wrap. But yeah, fuel usage way lower, so it's going to be much more economically for this line of work. So we're out into the second field now. Yeah, bro is flying away there in the middle of the field. He's a nice bit ahead of me now. Generally speaking, you never really catch the man on the rake when you're baling unless you're in very light stuff. But we're tipping away there nicely now. Tipping away there nicely. Once again, the rounds off this up into the ups and downs, we'll fire up the drone. We'll get the first drone footage of the 7718. I also have my seat twisted at the minute. That's it, full twist now. It's fully twisted to the side. So, see what I mean? That's it, fully twisted. So, makes it a little bit nicer to look over the shoulder, see how it's going behind you. So, just have to get used to not clutching now. It's lovely to have that, just the brake option, but every now and again when you'd be doing something else or you just kind of forget, you'd also go put 2 feet. Just need 1 foot now. But anyways, just flying away here. Not a bit of bother to it. Not a bit of bother to it. So, hopefully next shot from the drone.
But she moves like lightning, and she counts to 3. And she turns out all the lights and says she's coming for me. Now put your hands up, this is a heist. And there's no one in here living gonna make it out alive. Load it up when the sun comes down, getaway car for 2 young lovers. Me and the girl straight out of town, over the hills and undercover, undercover, undercover. She said, green, green grass, blue, blue sky. You better throw a party on the day that I die. Green, green grass, blue, blue sky. You better throw a party on the day that I die. We go together, Adam and Eve. But the girl is so much more than just another apple thief. Yeah, she's a genius. Watch and learn. She sets the world on fire just to watch the sucker burn. Load it up when the sun comes down, getaway car for 2 young lovers. Me and the girl straight out of town, over the hills and undercover, undercover, undercover. She said, green, green grass, blue, blue sky. You better throw a party on the day that I die. Green, green grass, blue, blue sky.
Just coming around here in the second round and I see Bro putting on a tine arm. Now there is one bent on it. He says it got stuck in the ground or something, I have no idea. But he's just after lifting one there, which is a good thing. It means it come off and he found it and he picked it up. Because you don't really want to bail them. So you do not. You do not want to be bailing them. I've bailed them before and it ain't a pretty job. I had 2 go through the baler. I think both times that happened, it must have been one time must have been here, and the other time knife pressure too high. The other time was probably silage, or the other time was silage. We weren't chopping. It'll go through, the tine arm will go through the baler when it's not chopping. But if you're chopping, it's an awful bang when it hits the knives. Well, at least he copped it and picked it up. But anyways. We are quite literally just finished here. Both fields baled, happy days, back into the air now, take off, get up the wrap folder up, bale on to the next man. So, went absolutely perfect. Look, I can't fault this at all. No, look, 80 bales made there, just over 80 bales made there, and so far, so very, very good. Very, very, very good. Lovely and comfortable. Stop start on the brake. Anyways, we bale on to the next man. We'll get him done, and then I suppose we'll talk about it then, how well she's going. So yeah, we'll bale on to the next man. So, just starting in the next farm. So 2 fields to do here, and bro hasn't rode a sward and he's left this field, so have to just run around some 10-foot swards. Nice lovely leafy crop of grass here now. Lovely leafy kind of grass here. Sowing it in there, a bit of butter to it. So yeah, it's just a matter of getting through it now, get around it, popping out bales, and yeah, it's just pretty nice. Eventually out comes bale. Bale starts wrapping, and I start driving again, and that's it. That is the height of what has to be done. So just get through it now and we get finished up. Just baling up the last of the first field and baling what Eric forgot to row. Fun. And now that is this field done. So we'll bale on home, and yeah, we'll give it maybe a little bit of a review of its first evening's baling. Probably made 130 bales for the evening. It's just over 130 bales, so it's not bad going. But anyways, we'll bale on back to the yard. She does look well behind or in front of the Fusion now. Just matches each other quite nice now. So, this video is probably, as you probably say, quite uneventful. And an uneventful video, while it might be a little bit boring, it's quite a good sign, because it means nothing went wrong. Everything went according to plan, which is how we like things to go. So the 7618, first time on the baler, 130 plus bales under our belt there now. What do I think? Very, very nice. Stop start on the brake, lovely. Lots of power for it. Nice handles, very nice in the field. Found her maybe a little bit bouncy on the road now. I've had a little small bit of stuff with the low loader, moved the teleporter and stuff about, and that was very, very, very comfortable on the road. But she's a little bit bouncy with the Fusion behind her on the road. But other than that, very, very, very nice baling tractor. And on fuel consumption, she's running between 9 and 22, whereas the 6499 runs between 22 and 32. So you're looking at somewhere in the region of about 10 litres in fuel saving on average, roughly speaking. It's not, it might not be that accurate, but say 10 litres for argument's sake. 10 litres at, I think diesel at the minute is 126, so that's €12.60 an hour. Put that over 100 hours is €1,260 of a saving over that tractor over the 99. Now that is on baling, but as we know from having the Kombucha was no easier on diesel on the Harrow compared to the 99. So whether that's the case for the 7618 or not, these are all things we're going to have to find out. But on the baler, top class job. She's only a few litres harder than the Kabuha was, so it'd be interesting to see what a 4-cylinder Massey would be like on the baler. But I have to say, very happy with that. Very much looking forward to baling with that next year. How much baling is left for this season? Not a lot. Second cuts are just about over. We've a bit to do for ourselves. We've another bit to do for another man. Maybe a bit more. Maybe 3 or 4 jobs left to do. Be about the height of it. 300 bales. Be about the height of it. But we still have a lot of straw to bale, and a lot of it is probably going to end up being round baled. We'll square bale enough to finish out our own shed, and a few customers are looking for, but the rest will be round baled. So I still have about 1,000 bales left to make for the year, maybe 1,200 bales. So the 7618 is going to see the rest of them made for this year. But all in all, very nice tractor to drive, very nice top rate, and just overall very, very happy with it on the baler. So anyways, we're going to leave it at that for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, as always, leave them in the comments down below. And that is it for me. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. That is it for me. Good luck.